All right, so look, I want to talk about neurodivergent empaths, narcissistic abuse, and the truth about who really loses. And I know it's late, but I wanted to talk about this because I'm a neurodivergent empath and I understand how this happens. You feel everything. You care deeply. You love sincerely. You move through life with a nervous system that acts like an antenna, picking up on frequencies that most people don't even notice. This makes you powerful. But it also makes you vulnerable, and it's always the most sensitive souls that get caught in the coldest relationships. Not because you're blind, not because you're weak, but because your heart operates on sincerity, and theirs operates on strategy. Even people with knowledge of self, even people who study, meditate, who do the work to heal themselves, can get caught up in this dynamic. Because narcissistic abuse doesn't attack the mind first. It attacks the nervous system. It attacks the desire to be understood. It attacks the instinct to love. And this is how the cycle begins. A neurodivergent empath connects through feeling. A narcissist connects through feeding. This is the doomed collision. The empath offers truth. The narcissist offers performance. The empath brings authenticity. The narcissist brings imitation. The empath loves from the soul. The narcissist loves from the ego. And because you assume sincerity, you fall into the illusion. People think narcissistic abuse is loud and obvious, but the truth is really much darker than that. It begins quietly, with subtle distortions, with emotional inconsistencies, with moments where the energy shifts and you feel it before you can explain it, with conflict that gets flipped around until you walk away feeling like you're the one who caused it. Your intuition whispers, but they twist reality to the point where the truth is buried under your self-doubt. And then comes the silent treatment, the most devastating weapon that they have. Now, for anyone, the silent treatment is painful, but for the neurodivergent empath, it's catastrophic. Because your nervous system bonds deeply. Your heart attaches through presence. Your communication is emotional oxygen. So when they withdraw that connection, it's like you're being exiled from your own source of safety. Your mind starts to spiral. Your body starts to panic. Your spirit starts to feel abandoned. And you feel thrown away by someone that you poured yourself into. And they know this. They do this intentionally because your panic feeds their power. But here's the part that no one really talks about. Yes, the empath feels like the real victim, but the narcissist is the real loser. As painful as this experience has been for you, you stayed human. Your love was real. Your vulnerability was sincere. Your devotion was genuine. You entered the relationship wanting to build, wanting to grow, wanting to connect, to nurture. Everything you offered came from a place of authenticity. That is something that they will never experience. They don't know what it means to love. They don't know what it means to bond. They don't know what it means to care about someone without controlling them. They don't know how to feel humanity in its raw form. They imitate emotions like a mask you put on, but they can't feel the warmth behind the mask. They take because they cannot give. They manipulate because they can't connect. They hurt others because they cannot sit in their own emptiness. You may walk away wounded, but they will remain hollow. Your heart heals. Your spirit rises. Your intuition sharpens. Your understanding deepens. Your emotional intelligence grows. Your capacity to love remains intact. But the narcissist, they stay trapped in their own spiritual starvation. They stay locked in a lifetime of superficial relationships. They repeat the same cycle with different people, never forming a real bond. They mimic connection, but never feel it. They crave admiration, but never experience intimacy. They manipulate others because they cannot manage their own emptiness. And that emptiness is eternal. You lose illusions, they lose life. You lose the relationship, they lose the ability to have one. You walk away with scars, yes, but scars mean that you healed. Narcissists don't heal. They just infect new people. And that's why the empath is not the real loser, not even close. The empath walks away with the painful truth, but the truth is still a gift. But the narcissist just walks away with the same void that they tried to fill by breaking you. You were the only real thing in the relationship. So now, let me ask you, for anyone listening, are you a neurodivergent empath who has mistaken pain for passion? Are you loving someone who cannot love you back? Are you being emotionally starved by someone who only imitates affection but never provides it? Does their silence crush you while your absence means nothing to them? Are you losing yourself while they lose nothing at all? Because if so, remember this. You were never the weak one. You were the human one. You were the sincere one. You were the one capable of love. You were the one capable of connection. You were the one carrying the soul in the relationship. And that makes you powerful, even in the moments where you feel broken. If you recognize this pattern in your life, then you already know what comes next. You cannot stay where your humanity is punished. You cannot grow where your sensitivity is weaponized. You cannot thrive next to someone who drains the life out of your light. You cannot call something love when it feels like emotional death. If you have been the empath in this dynamic, then you are not the true victim. You are the survivor. You are the awakening. And the narcissist is the one who will remain empty long after you heal.